Hey guys, Susanna Easdale here, back again, and I've completed this journal. It's actually quite big. I thought I'd get the measuring tape out. It is 7 by 11, 10.5 inches. So because I made it out of my slow stitching project, I thought I'm going to make it into a journal. I'm going to leave this here for whoever wants to put whatever they want into it. And as it's a sewing themed journal, I thought it had to have a button closure. I did it like a traveller's notebook style because I didn't want to take away from what was underneath there. Like, I didn't want to sew the signatures in. And the beauty of it as well is that you can like if once you've filled up these signatures, because they're just sort of put in, you can take them out and put other ones in. So it's a sewing theme style. I'll just move this over so you can see it a little better. It's a big one. I've just put in there like this book, from the library of Ex Libris, so you can put your name in there. Just got my vintage blend from my tea shop. It's still got my details on there, but I've got so many cards I thought I'd use them up. So I'll put a message to whoever gets it there. This is actually a original vintage sewing card. Being a sewing theme journal, I got a few of these, so I thought I'd put in there. Rather lovely. So look at it: Paris, Egypt, Statue of Liberty, and that looks like Spanish or Mexican. Nice. So here are those gorgeous ephemera pages that I filmed and showed you. I think they turned out really lovely. So that's the front cover. I made this so that someone that is a sewer that could possibly maybe take down notes and actually use it for like sewing. So there's quite a bit of journaling space. This is actually from, I've got a quilting, where are we? I had a quilting calendar. So I had all these little calendar things. So I thought I'm going to utilise some of them. So I folded that in half. And then this is the ephemera from the Kaiser Craft Miss Betty. There we go. This is the papers that are in there, the Kaiser Craft Miss Betty, which is a sewing range. Really cute. I got this from Pinterest, which I just sent to a photocopier place. And this is from that old Simplicity sewing book, from my vintage Singer How to Make Drapery book. Coffee dyed paper. This is actually from the latest Flow magazine, had an extra thing on there which had all these stripes, and I thought perfect for journaling. So on those pages I've done collage, and these are all this is actually from one of the patterns. I've got little pattern pockets in there, so put that on there, and then utilised bits and pieces of fabric that are actually in there in the actual stitching of the cover. Oh, this is vintage lace too, by the way, which I'll put in there. So gorgeous. Daphne's Diary with sort of like a sewing-y type theme in there. I love Daphne's Diary. More coffee dyed paper. An old style, it's new, but it's an old style postcard. More of that paper. Love it. Vintage doily. How pretty does that go with this gorgeous paper? Love it. So pretty. You put photos and bits and pieces in there, designs. More of that Singer. Isn't it gorgeous? So it's a real sewer's. Look at that. See, that's how they're all slidden in there, like the traveller's notebook style. How pretty is that? Gorgeous paper. So it's even got information on sewing. So here's another collage. Love doing collage. And here's an old Simplicity pattern. Got these from a local thrift shop, and then I added just some extra paper for journaling or taking notes. in the same paper as that. So cool. The other side, so there's plenty of journaling space. Other side of the Daphne's Diary. Look at that, the old dressing tables, making a cover for a dressing table. So finishing tricks. So some hints and tips on sewing. And on the last page I've put in fragments left over, and this is actually some of the, made that into a little thing from the pattern paper. So these are all the lace I used and fragments, and each page has got all the different fabrics on there. I thought that was so cute. Here's another one. I love these. And these are the buttons that I used on the front. Look at that lace. Here's another one of those. They're from the ephemera from the Miss Betty pack. How cool is that? It looks so pretty. About making dresses. So quite a few vintage elements in there. This is from Daphne's Diary again. It was just sort of talking about sewing machines and stuff. So another vintage doily. How pretty is that? Love this paper. Isn't that gorgeous? Got that from Pinterest. Just matches so perfectly with that. This is probably my favourite out of that range. Really love it. Put the tag in there and gorgeous. I made sure I took out the nicest ones with all the little cute pictures in them. Isn't that cute? This was actually from a pack of cards that I got. This is Sandy Lemon Cloud, and it was the cover. It was just too nice. I've had it sitting in my cupboard for years and years, and so this lucky person is going to have this because this is beautiful. I was umming and ahhing whether I was going to put it in, but how good does that look in there? Let's see, another centre page of that beautiful Miss Betty paper range. So gorgeous. I love this. I think it's awesome. When I saw that, I'm like, yeah, got to get that. Oh, bit of paper. So here's another pattern. So I've got all the inserts and bits of all these patterns. Other side of the doily, making a coat or jacket. Other side of the Daphne's Diary. Love that. It's really cute. Rick Rack. How cool is that? Look at that coat. Beautiful. And here, this is that's from, it's this one, I think. That fabric. Sort of a vintagey fabric that I've got. And that beautiful lace. This is actually French lace. And more of that. How pretty is that on the back? These are so cute. Another old style postcard. This is like a little doily. What's that? Calendar. They had this as ephemera, and I thought they had little holes in it. I'm going to make a little tiny little journaling thing. Isn't that gorgeous? The colours. I love pink. Hope that's okay getting in. Because it was a big size journal, I was able to use this, which was really good, and I thought I didn't want to, you know, wreck it. So glad I was able to use all of it. Beautiful. There's more from Daphne's Diary. Another vintage doily from the Miss Betty. It's a zigzagging. Bit more of that fabric. Love the ephemera in that pack. How gorgeous is that? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, so pretty. And then that was another thing I got from Pinterest, which I thought was rather cute. In the middle, you can tell it's sari silk join. So cute. I love that fabric. I mean the pattern. There we go. Another one of them. the little girls' tops. They're really handy if you are into doing sewing things. These are great. They're automatic pockets. So there's plenty. Look at that. Beautiful. Imagine having a waist like that. That would be awesome. Now, last bit of collaging. Bird finishings. And then, look at that. So sweet. All of that. Lace. And that's that. I think what I made the flowers out of. That sari silk. And then with my bits and pieces that I had left over, I made a bookmark. So just sort of sewed that along there and put all bits and pieces, sort of a collage bookmark. I think that looks rather cute. Needed something in the back there. And then that's it. I just love how this has turned out. It is, there's a lot of work that's been done in it, as you've seen. You've seen the journey of doing all the slow stitching and the front covers pages of these anyway, like those ones. But I thought, oh, I've got to save something for my flip through. So I've put a little button on the bottom of it just to give it a bit of balance. But yeah, okay, well, this will be for sale in my Etsy store. I'm just warning you now, if you live overseas, the postage won't be cheap, but that's just how it is. You know, you're not, you know, if you're a YouTuber, you know that postage is a killer, but it's quite big, and I'd say maybe under a kilo, so you might be lucky. But I only charge what they charge me. So yeah. But if you live in Australia, you could probably get it in one of those $11.95 pre-packed satchels. So, okay, guys. Well, thank you very much. I've done that one, and while I've got my sewing stuff out, remember this book that I bought from the thrift shop? I'm going to be turning that into a sewing journal as well. So I've got bits and pieces and stuff ready. That was from the cover of the How to Make the Draperies book. So yeah, and it's got some beautiful pages in there, but I thought I want to keep the cover as is and then just fill it with sewing stuff. It sort of lends itself to the vintagey look. And that one will be for sale, and I've got another one I'm making for a friend. So while you've got your stuff out, you do it at the same time. Okay, guys, thank you very much for watching, and thank you to all the new subbies that have come on recently. I really appreciate it, and I'll have to have another giveaway soon, and this year is a special year for me. I'm turning 50 this year, so that's in August, so I'm going to have like a 50 birthday giveaway and do something special for then, so that's something to look forward to a bit later down the track. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and appreciate all your support and lovely comments. You're just being so lovely. I really love this journaling community. It's fantastic, and keep crafting, and I'll catch you in an upcoming video. See ya.